Good morning, Tipton Baptist. This is your Friday word of encouragement. Today's the 15th of January, 2021. We're halfway through the month already. Just like that, we've gotten to the middle of the month, and that's good because for those who are looking forward to spring, we're that much closer after another week of winter being passed. But I wanted to bring you a note of encouragement, and I want to begin with the encouragement this way. I bring you a note from a man named Jonathan Edwards from a couple hundred years ago. He was a preacher, and he said this: "You contribute nothing to your own salvation except the sin that made it necessary." When you hear that, you contribute nothing to your own salvation except the sin that made it necessary, you might be thinking, how is that encouraging? You're pointing out my sin. But that's a good thing. Edwards' statement, it's encouraging because what it actually does is it points us to God being the one who is needed, who is necessary for help, and did help. He's the strongest, most gracious, and most merciful. He's the most long-suffering. He's the most patient person anywhere in all the universe. That's God. That's our God who came in such a way that we understand, not obscure spirit, but human form named Jesus Christ. That's our Jesus. It points to the fact, Edwards' statement, that we need Jesus. We need God. It points to the fact that we are low, even right now, today, 2021, but God is high. It points to the fact that our memory should remind us that without Him and without our position in Him, we have nothing. It points to God's goodness and our great need of Him. It points to another preacher's statement centuries earlier when Paul wrote, "But God demonstrates His love for us in that while we're still sinners, Christ died for us." We really need God. We need Jesus. Even in 2021, with all the technology and with all the advancements, we still need God. Now you might say, I know that. I know that, and I know it too. But it takes no time at all to get into our days to hear the activities in our environment and in our state and in our country and in our world, to really have the thought of our need, the reality of our need of Jesus Christ in our every moment of the day. It quickly moves off of the table and other things come to our focal points. But we still need Jesus. Jesus, He has given us exactly what we need at exactly the right time. When He came and He gave Himself freely and revealed His grace, and He came willingly, which shows His immense mercy, unwarranted by us. We don't deserve it. God gave us Himself in so many ways. God contributed truly everything to our being saved, and everything that we need to live a life of godliness, the way that Peter writes, God's given. He's given everything. It's Him doing the heavy lifting to meet our needs. And yes, we have responsibilities that God gives to us to fulfill. However, our responsibilities being fulfilled is not the reason why we ever have a resolution of our need. God is the root of our resolution, or of our receiving what we need, or the fixing of a circumstance or a relationship. God is the doing of it. We got to give Him credit, because that's where credit is due. We need God, and He gives us all we need. So go ahead and talk to Him here leading up through this weekend into worship. Go ahead and talk to Him. Tell Him what's on your mind. Tell Him what's on your heart. Let Him hear. He can't wait to show you His strength and power in meeting your need. Not just for big things, but for the things that no one else knows about in your heart and in your mind. Things in areas that you need Him to show you once again His immense mercy and grace, His power, His strength, His wisdom. He's smart. You can take your needs to Him. So He has exactly what we need, and it hasn't changed since Jesus was here. Originally, it remains today, and it will remain forever. I encourage you to be thinking about this, and let Jonathan Edwards lead you into the reminder that you need Him, and God meets needs. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. I won't be with you this week. I think it's Pastor Pine that's coming and is going to be bringing the message, but I really look forward to being back with you the following week, and then indefinitely, and however the Lord leads. But I hope you have a blessed weekend, a blessed time in worship, and we'll talk to you soon. So stay in the Word. Bye.